actually forgot mine.
All right, guys. Sorry. Destiny lives way out, and my service out here is crap. So we're back on again after we got the Wi-Fi started and going. We are back at it.
We're here.
Oh my God, you're so soft.
Sound the sweetest baby in the world. Yeah, she said.
I don't mean what he's saying.
I do too bad.
Me too.
He said me
If
too.
anyone out there is pregnant and don't want their baby, I'll take it.
I thought I was giving y'all sperm.
That's one of the plans.
Crazy her. Say Casey girl.
You're funny. Everybody on live right
They're
now.
all not gonna be this good though. This
I didn't
baby's
think about
the
that.
best baby.
Don't say I thought I was giving it to you.
Where are we at? 7?
7, yeah. 6, 7.
6, 7.
Yeah.
Stop
The
it.
kids are not hearing that.
Yeah.
Oh wait, here's my sister texting me. Let me tell her to log on.
Sorry guys, we're having to restart on this one. I connected to the Wi-Fi, so we're trying to give people time to get on.
Yeah, milk coming out now.
She's good.
There's something, man.
She's like, it's fine.
I think she's on the teeth. She's been slow-running.
Low key.
Crazy.
Turn that down. I'm not about to listen to myself talk. I
Log
can't
on
stand
to
the sound of my own
Jessica's
voice.
Lost.
Justin Roark. I'm 6 years clean November 28th.
On
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Who
That's
is it?
awesome.
Justin Roark. 6 years clean on November 28th. Congrats.
Congrats.
Yeah, that's
Raven
awesome.
said, come on, Des. Let's get
Raven
it
Hassel.
rolling. Cassidy.
Oh. Hi, Ray.
Say hi.
Tony, beyond proud of you. Real talk.
Thanks everybody. Well, not for me, but like for Destiny and being here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute that you got your like TV set up to like show pictures. I
Yeah.
love that.
That's like a new thing I've never seen
Chevelle is
before.
mean mugging, boys.
Did you hear her little mouth pop? She said,
Yeah.
she said,
The attitude. She's an Owens for sure.
Oh, my bestie's on there. I didn't even know. Okay, babe. Hey,
Yeah.
girl.
How many's on
Wait,
here?
who's on there?
Destiny.
12.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
said
hey,
her friend requested a minute
Des.
ago.
Who said that?
Mama's watching. No,
Yeah, okay,
I'm
yeah.
talking to her.
Oh, yeah.
Who's Mammal?
Destiny.
Oh, I was like,
What are you talking
I
about?
was like, who's
Ziggy?
Mammal's watching? Like,
What's he talking about?
No, we just call her Mama.
hey, I'll stoop down. You guys are like more welcome to like sit up
They
here with
always
us or
sleep on
anything.
the floor for
Yeah.
whatever reason.
Yeah, I really want to do that too.
We're at 15.
15.
Yeah, we're getting up there.
I'm a nervous wreck. I'm pretending like I'm okay. This is my emotional support.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I should have brought my dog.
You want me to shake my butt?
Turn the camera around.
17.
We're getting there.
Yeah.
Are you excited?
Seek 'em, seek 'em, seek 'em.
Mama is so proud of that baby. She could just cry. Kendra's watching. Go best friend. Go best friend.
And then hi, best
Yeah.
friend. Down to belly. Woo
Do
woo.
the nail glue like.
Mhm.
Clock it.
Clock it.
Yes, period.
Tell 'em, sister, soup. Oh, it is lagging a little bit.
A little bit.
If Ivana would keep her loud mouth shut, guys.
I've barely been talking.
I need to announce that there is a drag show tonight, guys.
Show, not strip.
At the mill.
Yeah, make sure you clarify because I really thought it was a drag strip.
I tried Destiny with the drag strip too. And Destiny was like, I don't like loud
I
noises.
said her uncle would love that.
Yeah.
I was so confused. I was like, why would he love that?
I told her, I said, are you sure that they understood that it's
No,
not
I
a,
didn't.
not
You had to
a,
know that I didn't.
yeah, yeah, I knew you all did.
Right.
Can you
No, I
imagine?
do.
No,
Yeah.
it's me.
Can you imagine
It's
like
all
showing
me.
up for
Or like a drag show,
I was thinking,
like drag queens.
I was already in the process of taking my hair down. so
Was you?
Listen, I gotta tell y'all something. So I went to a drag show one time at Jarfly,
Yeah,
and I'd never been to one before. I had so much fun.
yeah. Oh, that's a great
They
time.
asked everybody. They was like, and that place was so packed. People were like standing at the door. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
just to watch it. They were like, who's everybody's first time here? So I threw my hand up, right?
We're at 22.
Woo! 20. Wait.
22.
And so I threw my hand up. Well, they pulled me and like 15 other people up there. It was like a dance off, so they play a song and you had to like dance around the room. I won that motherfucker, dude. Can you believe that? Out of everybody, and I can't dance to save my life. Nicole will vouch. Honey, it was more like me just like, I mean, it's like, I don't even know. Like, it was horrible.
That's funny.
But, I mean, honey, I just let my personality shine. I use their stairs. I use their props and everything. And it come down to me and one little other guy, and he was dressed up in drag, too. And I was like, I'm gonna lose.
Yeah.
He knows his shit because he had fans and everything, hun. And I was like, this is it. I'm going down.
Yeah.
But believe it or not, he turned around and started like fanning me while I was going. And I was like, oh, we're doing this. Like, but you know what I won? A shot. I did. I was sweating so bad.
At least you won.
I did. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Swear.
Yeah, I'd rather have a
Not even a
t-shirt.
fan.
Right.
Yeah, not even a fan.
Dude, whenever he clapped them things, he said, whoosh, like that. Like,
21.
what's that girl in Mortal Kombat?
Oh, yeah.
Melina?
I don't
No, the girl that.
Katana.
Yes,
Katana,
yeah,
yeah.
that's what I mean. That's what it. And he was
Yeah.
like, it was like down on like doing the crouch thing.
Hitting the Vogue.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah.
going hard, and I.
Okay.
So how, hun? It had to have been. They
Is
always felt
Alexis
bad for me.
Wallace on here?
No,
They had
I
to.
don't think so.
If you are, comment.
Sorry, guys, we're just trying to give everybody time to get on, so we're just like bullshitting until then.
We're at 19. We've lost a couple.
Maybe
no.
we should have got started.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, it's dark in here. All right, she's got some questions for me, and I'm low-key nervous.
Okay, so tell everybody. Let's go ahead and do this then. You tell everybody why we're doing this today. What's it for?
Okay, so today we are meeting because I have been home from jail for 1 year and a few weeks now. I was incarcerated for 2 years. And next question.
Next, please.
Because I'm already sweating.
Okay. So first, tell me how much time altogether. Like I'm talking from the very first to your last. How much time have you pulled altogether?
The first time was like 3 days. Walk. The second time was like 2 weeks, and then I done 3 months, and then I done 14 months, and then I done like 23 months. But so altogether, I've served out a 10-year sentence since 2019.
That's crazy. I mean,
Yeah.
really, if you think about it, that's a lot of time. I mean, to like lose your life to, you know what I mean? Like,
Oh, excuse you.
she said, I'm here.
Alexis is watching. She did comment.
Okay.
Woo!
Hey, sexy Lexi.
All right. So you kind of answered my next question. It was exactly how long have you been home since you were released this last time? And you kind of already answered that. So you're like at what, a year and a few weeks now?
Yeah, usually I make it like 2 weeks before I'm already on the run again.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, that's true.
Something to be
And
proud
I've
of.
been on the streets for a whole year and I haven't touched no meth.
Yeah. That's a big deal.
It is.
2%.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's real.
For real, 2%.
Okay, so what was all of your charges? And I don't mean just this last time. Like, what's every charge you've ever been hit with?
So surprisingly, I've never had drug charges until like this last time. But this last time.
I was like, instead of talking with your own hands,
Yeah.
you're like,
She's
"Let me
my
borrow
emotional
these."
support. I'm nervous. So the first time was receiving stolen property. I got pulled over in a stolen car one time. They didn't charge me with it at first, but then they indicted me on it. One of my exes stole a car from a lot, and I wouldn't tell on him for it, and so I took the charge for it. And then I had a possession charge.
I can see
Possession charge. And then I had the same guy wear wire on me 4 different times. He was someone that I thought that I could trust.
We all know who it is.
That watched me grow up as a kid. He was actually one of my friends' uncles. So I looked at him like someone that could potentially be an uncle, you know? But
Yeah.
no. So he got me 4 different times, and that's what got me my last 6 years. But that's all my charges. So none of my charges have ever been petty charges. They've always been something that's like
Pretty serious.
got me enough time to like set for some calendars.
Is there some calendars? Since you're watching our comments first, is there anything we need to? Is there anybody asking anything or anything? we
No
missed?
questions yet, but
Okay.
Alexis Blake commented, said hi.
Hey,
Mackenzie
Lexi.
said you look amazing and
Mackenzie.
you're sober. Lee,
I don't know who that
that's the Facebook name.
is. Hey girl, thank you.
Brittany Shelton said you're doing great.
Hey
So proud of you.
baby.
Savannah Harrison put some hearts.
Hey girl.
I'm bad with names. Like I have to almost like visually see it. So
I know all the names
I
except for the
like
first name
Yeah.
that she said.
I have to see it. Okay, next one. Are you ready?
Mhm.
How old was you when you got your first ever charge?
22.
22 years old? So what year was that?
Where Jessica?
I'm sorry.
1997 to 22 years old. Heck, for like 20.
So you're what, 28 now?
20. No.
He said.
Yeah.
21. 2021.
Yeah.
Okay, so then that can't be real. I lied. I'm 28. I'm about to say 25. I wish I was still 25.
2019.
So I was 19.
2019.
2019. 2019. Why did I say 2019? Because
Yeah.
in 2019, I caught 7 felonies in that 1 year. I've never caught any before or after that. All of my charges are from that 1 year. The reason why it took them 2 years to charge me for the last 4 was because my rat couldn't be exposed yet because he was telling on like the whole town. So they couldn't charge me with my trafficking charges because it would have exposed him and whatever safety of him. Woo. So
whoop-de-doo.
yeah. So all 7 of my felonies came from 2019.
We're
Okay.
28 right now.
Fabulous. Okay, so your first jail stay. Tell me about it. Do you remember you going to jail for the very first time, like your first ever
My
time?
very, very first time,
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie, I was so excited. I was like, look at me in the back of a cruiser. Like,
Do you remember when your picture went viral of
Yes.
you and who was that?
Sarah Hall?
You and Sarah Hall in the back of the cop car. Do you remember like whenever
Yes.
that went viral?
Yes, because it was like, this drug house is closed. And we were like,
Yeah, they let you all hold the sign and everything.
yeah.
People like hated on you so hard for that.
I loved it. I thought and because I told Officer Wally, I was like, can you please put me on your page so I can go viral? That's the kind of state of mind I was in.
Yeah.
I was like, this is what's gonna make me cool.
Millions
Being
of
caught with
dollars.
drugs and whoop 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 whoop. And little did I know that was what was gonna ruin my life for so long. But
But
we're past that now. So.
dude, that's like whenever I went to Eastern States that time, they picked me up. Remember, I went live in the back of the cop car.
Yeah.
If that was to happen to me right now, like they would have to drag me out of here because I mean I would be like kicking and screaming and crying and like I would get like assault
Yeah,
on a
I'm
police
not
officer.
going back to jail.
I'd
Sorry.
be so scared that I would panic and be like, I ain't going.
Yeah.
And that time I was like, let me grab my shoes.
Yeah.
So I get what you're saying. Like you don't even. It's crazy the mindset difference. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's wild. So, okay, this is going to be a stupid question, but I want to ask you this because I've heard this from so many people, right?
Okay.
Food days in jail. What was your favorite, like, meal?
Taco Friday.
Taco Friday. Okay, we have other people in the house here that have been in jail. What was yours? Dylan's was tacos.
Or either
Beans.
Sunday breakfast. cereal
Blueberry
milk,
yum yum.
Blueberry
Yum
yum.
yums. But mine was also Taco Friday because normally most of the people that's in the jail would have a little group together.
Taco
and,
bowls.
and they wouldn't all go in and buy a few things off canteen, save their supper straight, throw it together in one big
Make a big
tote,
old pot.
and make a big old family pot.
Oh.
Yeah. So we did that
Make some
in
pretty
our
good shit.
so we get a tote, a little bitty tote to like put all of our stuff in. And in 2019, that's what we would do. We'd like get noodles and make a big brick with it. But then my last day, they actually sold bowls. We had bowls. It was fancy. We moved up in the world. So we had our own bowls and we'd buy like a bag of chips and then put the meat on top. And then when we worked in the kitchen, we got all the extra stuff.
Oh, man.
It was nice. I love Taco Friday.
She said, I love Taco Friday.
Grandma said Taco Friday and chef salad lunch.
Yeah, chef salad
That
lunch.
was fire.
That was so good. But they quit that this last time. We didn't ever get it.
So that was like one of my next questions was like jobs. Like, so you've had different jobs while you were in there.
Yeah, I worked. So at first, I worked in the kitchen, and I got started on the dish pit. I washed 400 and something trays a day, twice a day, actually, twice a day.
Was it like a school thing where they put it in the steamer, or did you actually have to?
No,
Like,
you have to hand wash them, spray them off, and then put them through the steamer, and then hang them up to dry.
oh my god!
And you have to do that for every inmate in there twice a day, lunch and dinner. On second shift. First shift only did it for breakfast.
Well, I got a question. Hold on. So whenever you're in jail, okay, maybe this is just me. I've never been, so I want to know. Do you get breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you just said breakfast.
3 hots in a cot, baby.
Oh, okay. I'll be ready to
No,
say,
no.
damn, no wonder y'all be starving in that motherfucker.
No, you get 3, but still they feed you dinner at like 4:40,
4:30,
4:30, 4:45.
I would call
yeah.
Dylan, and it would be like you said, like 4:30 something. Like they're giving out, and I'm like,
14
no
hours.
wonder you're fucking hungry by the time 9 or 10 o'clock comes around. You know what I mean? Like, what?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Okay, sorry. Go on. What all jobs? Go on. Sorry.
Okay, so I started on the dish pit, and then I moved to bake. I learned how to make cornbread and stuff, but for some reason on the streets I can't make it like I could in there. I cannot. I don't know.
No biscuits, nothing.
Yeah, I'm like, made homemade rolls, like all that stuff. And then I was like the head cook for a little while. And then I got moved to laundry. That was disgusting. Washing everyone's laundry in the jail.
I couldn't imagine.
The flakes.
I remember seeing you rolling around them big ass things.
Yeah, I
Don't
loved
tell
it.
me he would see you in there.
I loved the laundry job because we was like free. Like we got to roam the hallways all day, and like I really got close bonds with a lot of the guards in there. Like they're really just there for their jobs. You know? They're not as bad as people think they are. Like they would like bring us food and like sneak all kinds of stuff to us. Not all kinds of stuff like bad. That sounded bad, but like they would bring me food and shit like that. And of course, when you're in jail, like food sounds great when you only get kale wheel.
Yeah.
But then I got moved to road crew, and I was outside picking up trash, and that was really fun.
I remember you were so excited about that.
Yeah, it was fun. It was hard though because I did see my mom one time. I was on the side of the road picking up trash, and I couldn't talk to her.
Oh.
And I hadn't seen her in person in 2 years, and it was probably like one of the hardest times.
I can imagine
It
how
was
that would
so
be.
bad because she was at the light, and she called me later on that evening and said, "I seen you earlier, didn't I? Because I could tell your body, like your body shape." And I was like, "Damn, thanks." I knew that was you, and she honked and like she like was yelling at me and stuff, and then all I seen was her put her hands in her head in her little hands, and I was like,
And that's when you
I
say it's
lost
crying.
it.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yep.
so it was hard seeing her and stuff out there, but it was a lot of fun.
At least you had like a little like more freedom to get to see that. Because I remember you were so excited. You just kept talking about how you could see the sun. You could feel the warmth and like the wind. And I was like, you don't think about thinking of losing something like that. You know what I mean? Like whenever you don't lose something, like when you've never lost something like that.
For granted.
Yeah, you don't even think about someone being excited to go outside and just feel the sun on them. You know what I mean? That's
Well,
crazy.
I like to sit
Not
on
in a
my
bad
front
way,
porch
but-
for no reason now.
I mean, no, that makes sense. Yeah, it's crazy.
Drink her coffee.
What was it like being there with all those other inmates? How many people was in that one thing with you? Like, I know you're all like in like one giant cell, right?
Yeah, so in 2019, we had 60 women in one cell. And then
Good
COVID
Lord.
hit, and we only had like 13 women total. They let like everybody go except for like, well, Lexi's on there. They didn't let me and Lexi go. We was Alexis. We were stuck in there for what felt like forever, and we felt like the outside world was just dying slowly, piece by piece. Because we didn't know, we just heard the worst about it. We didn't know like the facts about it. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
it's just
yeah.
this big
You're just
plague
hearing what's
that's
called
hit.
in
Yeah.
to you, yeah.
And then this last time, I mean, there was quite a few, but not too many, because they had finally got more sales for the girls. In 2019, there was only 2 sales plus a work sale. And then this last time, there's 1, 2, 3, there was 4. So
I remember calling you in there one day, and I remember like talking to you about how you were telling me how you had to get used to pooping in front of people and stuff. And I remember I was like, "There's absolutely no way. Like how do you do that?" Like,
listen, it's funny that you said that because my very first phone call home, my first time going to jail, it was all fun and games. It was hilarious in the back of the cop car. I was smiling for my mug shot, and then I get in there to the dry cell or whatever, the fish tank, whatever you want to call it, and I had to poop, and I called my mom, and I was crying. I was like, I have to poop, and I'm not pooping in here. And she was like, well, honey, you're going to have to. And I was like, can you come get me?
They'll let her put them slides on the toilet.
And most people get like a one-time free get out of jail free card from their parents and stuff. No, I didn't get that. No, she did not come get me.
you said no, she did not come
She
get
was
me.
not having it.
Okay, so like my thing is okay, because I watch Baddies, right? Like on Zeus or whatever, where all them girls, they put like 10 girls in a house, and that's all it is them fist fighting all the time, right?
It's growling,
So-
but she's not eating it.
How like
Can we get her?
I think maybe she might have had a BRB.
she's a
It's
BRB.
like it was growling, but she's not
How many
eating
on
it.
here?
27.
That's fabulous. I love that. Anything like comments?
JC's Mimi said the first time that she knew her, she was in Ferguson picking up trash. And Alexis said it's the little things and that you guys were stuck. Billy Ann said she saw you out and was hollering.
Oh my god, I remember seeing her too. Because I did yell for her. The same night I seen her, I seen Tyler at
Tammy's
SBO.
watching.
I was like, must be nice to drive your car around. I'm over here picking up trash with a picker that don't work.
Did you ever get in any fights in jail?
I got in one fight in jail in the kitchen with this girl named Brenda. Brenda, if you're on there.
Dylan's grandma.
No, I love her. I didn't fight her grandma. No, I love her. This girl named Brenda, it was in the kitchen, and I had to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning to go to work. And at this time I was not well with mornings.
You still
And I do better. And I can't even remember exactly what it was about, but I called her, no, she called me a bitch. And my uncle has raised me to like, if someone calls you a bitch, they're pretty much calling you a pussy. So I was like, I got your bitch. and I walked over there to her to the back to where like the big giant pot is that they cook like the big soups and stuff in, the biscuit and gravy and all that. And I just started fighting her, and I blacked out, so I don't remember it. So little Maddie Decker was in there with me, and she was like, you were literally only hitting her with one hand. Like, so I was like windmilling with one hand. I was so mad that I couldn't remember what I was doing. I was blacked out, and all I can remember is Avra. It's Avra, ain't it? Avra coming in, he was like, I'll smoke your fucking boots. And he had his taser out, and I was like, okay, and then I stopped, and then, like, he had to be all mean and stuff at the moment because he's breaking up a fight. But then when they put me up front, he was like, what happened? Because, like I said, I gained, like, relationships with all of them because I was in there for so long. And I was like, she called me a bitch. And he was like, good reason.
She said, I guess I was just windmilling.
But thankfully, little Miss Cindy, she didn't put me in the hole. She just put me back in B-Pod because she was like, you're getting fired from your job, so I feel like that's enough punishment. And then I begged her every single day, please take me back to work. Please take me back to work. And she finally took me. Yeah. But I had to sign this paper that said that, because she took me and Brenda back at the same time. And she was like, y'all got to sign this paper. If y'all get any kind of argument, even verbally, you'll have to go to the hole for 30 days. And I was like, you better put us on different shifts. Because no. But they did.
I figured it would be like an all the time thing. You know what I mean? Like that many people in there all the time. It's like tension building up. Like not even with you, just other people fighting.
I low-key go along with everybody.
I can see that though, yeah. You usually were like, everybody usually was like pretty happy, like, and talk to you and stuff whenever I called and everything. Mm-hmm. Okay. Any other good or bad stories you want to share from your stays in jail?
Someone said talk about your latest stay. Like, was it good or bad? Or
this was my latest stay. It was 2 years long. So a lot happened, but I mean, one of this last day, the worst thing that happened to me while I was there the last day was getting a phone call that Rachel and Jen had overdosed. Mm-hmm. That was probably the worst thing that I've been through, like sitting in jail. It was really bad for me. I went through a really, 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 really dark, depressed moment when that happened.
Yeah.
But good stuff, like nothing good happens in jail. I mean, I can't lie. Like I did have fun sometimes, but like now I would never go back to have that kind of fun. Like I used to thrive for that kind of life, but now,
right?
No, thank you.
So they said that somebody asked about like your last day. So I kind of want to go back to like your last day you got transferred, right?
Yeah.
Tell us about that. I'm sure that was not great.
It was the scariest moment for real. I've only been to PCDC, so like all the people from my hometowns there and everyone that I've done time with since 2019 on is there. So like I knew everybody, I knew other guards. So getting took somewhere else, like I was scared to death. And I rode in like a freaking paddy wagon. Like I didn't take those things for real. I felt like I was in a dog cage. Like it was this big metal thing with no windows on it, and then there's like metal in the middle separating you, and on this side there was men, and on this side there was women, and they're like, it was closed off completely, and we all had to sit there, and we was buckled up, and we was shackled from our hands and our legs, and the guy that drove us all the way to Pike County drove like 90 miles per hour. Like I thought we were gonna flip a few times. I was like, just sitting there, and I was like, "Dear God, this is how you're gonna take me out. Like, what have I done to deserve this?" It was scary. And then I get there, and it's like a lot of people because it was a STAT program. So there was like 100 people in there, and I didn't know nobody. I mean, I had like 5 people from Somerset that was there. No one rode with me there, but when I got there, there was a few people that I knew doing their program. But then I met a lot of cool people there. I still talk to a lot of them, actually. I have a mentor there. And, OMG, I forgot to let her know that I was live.
Couple questions in the comments.
Yeah, go for it.
What did jail teach you? And then what really changed in your life this time? Like, what was the moment that allowed you to be where you are today?
Okay, so, hold on, let me let TT know.
That's funny because I swear to God I have some of them same questions on here.
Yeah. And Emily Compton said the hardest part for her was being away from her kids for so long.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, that would be horrible.
That was the main thing. Like, so really, a lot of people say that they stay sober, and I'm not hating on people that do this sobriety thing through the AA. That's fine, whatever. Doing it through like a program like that just stressed me out. Like, it made me feel like I had to be completely perfect 24/7, and it just made it like really stressful for me. So for me, my sobriety has came from God. Like, I seek God more than I seek the AA, and I'm not hating on people that do seek the AA. I like the program. I've never worked it like myself with a sponsor, which I know I need to because my uncle's been on my ass about it for 2 years. But I did try one time. Okay, I tried, but maybe the communication between me and my sponsor wasn't good at all.
See, I tried that once, working the steps, and me and my sponsor could not, like...
Yeah, I mean, she's a really cool person.
Same,
like, we
yeah,
like
same.
each other as friends and blah, 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 but, like, I could have done better, and so could she have.
Same.
Like, we both could have just done better. But, mine's through God, mainly, and then my kids. Like, being able to provide my kids a home and just safety for them, and, like, this is their safe place and their peace, and they know that they can come home, and there's no, like... No arguing, no drinking, no nothing, and they know that they can like express their feelings here, and we have relationships now, and it's just my kids, like Emily just said, like she knows me pretty well, definitely my kids, and not missing things, like I miss so much stuff being in jail, like I didn't have to miss Chevelle being born, like I don't miss the first days of school for my kids, and things like that, like when I was in jail in 2019 stay, hi, I heard you, hi. In my 2019 stay, Jessica called me that her boyfriend, like,
2020, baby.
2020, well, that stay was that long, and it all ran
Yeah,
together.
no, I get it, yeah.
She calls me that, like, her boyfriend has shot himself, like, right there in her home, like, and just seeing her in that state and me not being able to get to her was, like, the hardest thing for me, but, like, I still didn't get out and do good by her or by any of the others of my families. I lasted 3 days and was right back on the shit. And
Actually,
the last
like,
2 years is what got me.
Whenever, I wasn't trying to cut you off, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
but actually thinking about it, whenever I was at work, when I found out that I called them my parents, they were my grandparents.
That
my
happened this last day.
Yeah, that my parents passed away together, at the same time, and they were a big part of your life growing up, what I mean, just like they were mine. And I remember I found out while I was at work, because they were supposed to pick up Nevaeh and didn't show up to pick her up, and I was at work and I was out of town like an hour and a half away with the blood center. And all I could do was like crawl outside and sit down.
Mm-hmm.
And the first thing I did was pick up my phone and I logged on to the jail thing. And Terry is a friend of mine, a very good friend of mine. And she was actually sitting beside me and she was like, "What are you doing? Why are you getting on the jail thing?" And I was like, "Because I have to call Destiny."
Yeah.
And that was like all I could get out. And I remember, I'll never forget you answering the phone and you were smiling and you were so happy. And you were like, "Hi, baby." And then you see me and you were like, "What's wrong?" And I could barely get it out to you.
Yeah.
And you were the first person I called that day for that. Like, and I'm so glad you're home now, so because I know if I, you know what I mean, if I can call you now, you know what I mean, and hug you and hold you and know you're there.
Billy Ann said that Camden is waving at you. And
Hey,
saying that he's
Camden!
calling you his baby.
Hi, baby boy.
Yeah.
How did you feel when you found out you were coming home?
So I had my uncle to check the cool every single day because I knew that as soon as I finished my STAT program, it was going to take 6 months out of my sentence and it was going to put me out the door. So I had him checking it all the time and he just kept saying, "It's not took off yet, it's not off yet, it's not off yet." And then just randomly I stopped caring. I literally just gave it to God and was like, "I'm not going to ask nobody to check anymore. I'm not going to care anymore. It'll happen when it happens." And so that was only 3 days long, but it felt like a lifetime to me. So for 3 days, I didn't bother nobody. And finally, the guard came in and was like, "Can you get a rod?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" Like, she was like, "Can someone come and get you?" Because it was 4.5 hours away in Pike County, in the mountains, bro. It was the scariest moment. They was in there. Oh, I gotta talk about that next. But anyways, so I called my sister and I'm like, "Can you come get me?" And she was like, "Is this a joke?" And I'm like, bro, no, come get me. And she came up there and got me, and it was, I don't know, just when I sat in there for 2 years, I really feel bad for people that's done a lot more time than that, because that's the longest that I've ever done and the longest that I will ever do. I'll never go back. But I felt like there was not a life outside of here. After that, like I was like, the outside world just there can't be one, because I've been there for so long. I know there's nothing out there. Like
It's almost like people that come home, like my mom. Remember when she dated Jamie? You remember Jamie?
Yeah.
You know, he was so institutionalized that like you couldn't break him from it. Like even at mom's, he still lived like that. Like everything was in one little spot. Even though he had her whole room, you know, was all in one little spot beside the bed. He wouldn't get out of the bed until he put his shoes on. Like I mean, just
I think
crazy
you're
stuff.
just now wearing no shoes, right?
Yeah.
Dylan, that's
now.
Dylan at the house. He still has these gel slides, and he slides them on as soon as he wears them into the
Time I was
bathroom.
12 to 18, I've been away. You know what I'm saying?
Like
Yeah.
he still does that.
Alexis
know,
said, what has been the hardest
detention.
part of being home?
23 and 1.
I've only been doing it for a year.
The hardest part about being home is
Almost 2 years.
real life struggles that happen even when you are sober, and even when you are seeking God. Like shit still happens. Like life is life.
Amen.
And I mean,
That's something
I got a
weird. Some
car,
people- I
and
don't-
within having like,
I'm weird anyway. I don't like to put
Leave
my
them
sorry
alone.
guys, Dylan's talking.
Sorry.
Sorry, there's a little window.
So, like, just real life struggles. Without, I had my car for not even a month, and the engine blew up on it, like the motor blew up, and I was like, I mean, what do I do to deserve this? Like,
You were
I'm going
devastated.
to church all the time,
Yeah.
like all these things that I'm doing, and
I
my
think we're
car
all
blows up with
devastated
me
for
and
her.
Caden in it. Like, thankfully we was okay. But JC's dad came and checked it and was like, yeah, it's definitely blew up. And I was like, please don't say that. I hear you, Sissy. Are you joking?
She said, I can't believe it.
She said, "Amen."
Yeah.
But just my car blowing up was crazy. I mean, I lived in a camper for a little bit, like sober and doing all these things, but life still hits you. Like, and
You were so proud of your little camper too.
I
mean,
loved
and
my
you had it
camper.
decked out. You did. You had it
Yeah.
decorated and everything. I
thank you,
loved
Becky, for the camper. Like,
it. You did. You had that thing cute.
yeah, it just, I don't know, just learning how to accept life on life's terms. There I am. See, I don't hate AA. I'm using phrases from it. Learning how to accept it on its terms and finding ways and means to stay sober when they do hit you. Like, and I just knew that I was going to make it one day. And then God just gave me this house. Like, I looked up on this one after staying in a camper with no water and then coming to this. Like
Yeah.
I was living in a camper with no water, working at a rehab. Like,
Yeah.
what? Preaching to my little clients, and then here I am with my own struggles. But like, I didn't let them struggles be known to them, because
That's the
I wanted them
definition
to
of don't give up.
Yeah.
I wanted them to see that it's worth
No
it.
matter what she's faced, though. She
Oh yeah, that's the definition of just don't give up. I
Yeah.
mean, like that. I mean, that showed a lot of people a lot of strength.
Right.
I mean,
was
really.
literally given every reason to give up. And didn't,
Yes,
you know.
your car at the same time is
Yeah.
having to live in a camper with no
Right.
water. I mean, all this. Yeah, that a lot
Yeah.
of people would have probably flipped out on that. You know.
Don't you like
First thing you did when you got released,
what you can?
like you remember your first day or two, like some of the first things you did or you wanted to do, or I know obviously see your kids and stuff. Like
Yeah, I hadn't seen JC in like 4 or 5 years in person.
that's crazy to
So
think about that.
yeah, I seen JC not the day I came home because it was so late, but the next day I came home, I seen JC, and then I hid in the trunk of the van and surprised Caden. He thought he was getting pop out of it. He didn't know that I was home, and I jumped out on him. I went to Jessica's and got some clothes because she kept all my things for 2 years.
I did, baby. I didn't even put them in the shed outside. I said they're staying inside in the middle bedroom because she don't like her stuff moldy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, like you're still. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
I don't know what
you
else to say.
How has being out of jail helped your faith?
How is being out of jail?
Yeah.
Help my faith? Like faith? What do you mean by help my faith? My faith's
That
getting hard.
It just says, how has being out of jail helped your faith?
I mean, I got baptized in jail and really started my connection with God in jail. If that's what they're talking about. Let's see if that's what they're talking about. Because I done all of that in jail. And then coming home and like, so in jail, you get to go to church, and especially in the SAT program, they came like 2 or 3 times a week, which was amazing. And like, obviously I felt the Holy Spirit a little bit, but then coming out and going to Victory Christian Fellowship, that church really really helped me a lot. Like you can feel the Holy Spirit all over the place in there. And it's just, I've kept my faith because mainly for my kids, like, I know that God's got us. I know that He knows our hearts. And I feel like all the things that life's going to throw at me, that God's going to give me back 2 times more. Like, I know that He's got my back, and yeah. I don't know what else to say.
So let me ask you. So what all do you have now as yours now that you've worked hard for a whole year, like since coming home, from the day you come home to now, what all have you gained in your year of working hard to get where you're at now?
First things first, my children. Okay? Both of my kids.
Both of them.
Both of them.
Yep.
And I will fight till the last breath of me. I want everyone out there to know that. No matter how bad I gotta get, I'm fighting until the last breath of me for my kids. I have a home for me and my kids. I have a car.
I want to say a nice home, by the way. This is my, I mean, it's beautiful
I know, and
here.
it's dark outside now, or we could show it.
It's beautiful here.
I have relationships with all of my family that I didn't think, like, especially with my sister, I didn't think I could ever get that back and strong because I'd done her really dirty a lot. But I have a good job. I mean, really, I have everything that I need. I need food stamps, though. I need some food stamps.
Same.
Sure.
Some kind of assistance.
Everybody in here needs some standpoint. Everybody, you know.
Right, now that the shutdown is over.
Okay, so now I want to ask you this. So I've heard a lot of people like Dylan, especially, you know, I've heard a lot from Dylan, you know, living, you know, me and my man living with me and all that. Watching how hard it was for him to try and find like a job because of his felony. Like, I know you've struggled a lot with that. Like,
And
what?
face that dude.
I don't face
That's
it.
even worse.
Yeah. Yeah.
So being a 7-time, hi honey, a 7-time convicted felon, it was hard for me to find a job. So my first job coming home was the Goodwill, and the Goodwill program has a lot of opportunities for people that's like coming out of jail. I went to the Opportunity Center, and they actually hired me through the actual Goodwill, which that's what I wanted to do because I wanted to be there with Jonna. So I got a job there, and then I wanted to work with Kendra at the rehab because I wanted to like share my story and like help people, and that's what I really, really wanted to do. So then I got hired at Protea, and then I worked at Burger King for a while, and honestly, I have to say that was probably my favorite job. Like, it's just their family there to me. Like, they were really good to me. I wish that I could still work there. I wish I could still manage my bills and stuff with that job because I would be there. But now I work at a factory, and of course, most factories don't care if you have felonies. I tried at TTAI when I first got home, and they said you had to be 7 years felon-free before you could get a job there. So now I work at Bruce North America in Russell County, which is actually closer to my house. Closer to my house than Somerset is. I make pretty good money there, I guess, enough to make sure my kids are fine and fed and my bills are paid, so I can't really
you're doing
complain.
pretty good.
Yeah, it was 7 days a week for the first few weeks, mandatory like you had to. But now we're starting to get caught up, so I'm getting the weekends off, which is perfect. I go to work as soon as my kids go to school, and I come home like 30 minutes after them, so it works out great.
Yeah. Okay, so do you have like a plan? Like, do you have do you have something like a goal for a year or a 5-year plan? Like, do you have anything?
Girl, I am winging it. I can't even say
Day
her
by
lie.
day.
Okay, but like you were in school and stuff, right? So are you still?
Yeah. I'm still in school for like human services. So by the time that I'm able to get my charges expunged, it takes 5 years to do that. So I've been home for a year. So now I'm down to 4 years. By the time I get done with all my classes and stuff, it'll be like perfect lining time for me to go and be like, I really want to work with kids that are like in homes where they don't need to be, and they're starting to like smoke weed and get high and whatever else, and like steering down the wrong road. I want to like talk to them and just like try to get them in the right spot, because that's not the road that they need to take. But
That's a good.
but other than that, like, I didn't think that I would make it as far as I've made it in 1 year. So
You're doing
at
great.
this point, I'm not even setting things and goals. I'm just
I think.
winging it and going for it, and somehow the Lord is providing. Like,
Well, you're doing great. So I think you kind of already answered this, but I had it on here too, so I just wanted to make sure, like, you know, give you the opportunity to like put it out there again. What is your motivation to keep going every day? Like, when you wake up, what Like,
The only thing keeping me going every day is Kaden and JC. Like, because a lot of days I just want to not go to work, or I've never had the urge to get high. So, I mean, that's a blessing. I haven't had no triggers that, like, nothing triggers me, surprisingly. But, like, please don't get up and acting all goofy.
she said nothing triggers me, and she's like, no.
But I don't know. My kids, like, really, that's the only thing.
Okay, so I figured you would say that, right? So, Kaden's
never home on the weekends. He's a 13-year-old boy.
Right.
Yeah, I figured.
He's
Yeah.
never home on the weekends.
He's always
He's at his
busy.
brother's house. He's with Connor every weekend. I cannot, for the love of the Lord, get him to stay home with me. And I don't blame him, because I was never home Monday through Sunday when I was his age. So
No, so I figured he was with his little friends. It's the weekend. So let me ask you, right? Okay, let's hear your point of view, right?
my butt, as always.
You're freaking big butt.
So tell me, what's it been like having mom home?
Awesome.
Are you happy?
Yes.
I know you've been super happy. Do you like being? I mean, like I know you love living here. What's it like? Living your best life? Yeah. I say earlier, it sounded like you was living your best life in there.
Get her hair done, her nails did, her little lashes when it's 8 o'clock.
Yeah, period. I say your lashes are done, your hair's done, your nails are
Well, we
done.
gotta do the hair. Hair needs done again, but yeah.
But it's been done. It's cute though.
It's
Like,
cute. It's giving.
what's it like having your own room?
Awesome.
It was super cute in there. You had it decorated super cute.
It doesn't stay cute all the time. I have to
Shush.
stay on her.
Neither do you. You don't stay cute all the time either.
So, I thought having a boy and a girl, that the boys' room would be the most messiest.
No.
But a lot of people,
Joke's on you.
a lot of people have told me that no, the girls' room has always been the dirtier one.
Nevaeh's
And her room's never dirty, like trash dirty, but
Yeah,
like
rough.
clothes and makeup and
Nevaeh will be like,
stuff
I
for-
cleaned my room. Come look at it. And we'll go in there and like open the closet, and it's like literally like
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can see the stuff hanging out.
Well, every
yeah,
time
it's like underneath the door hanging out. I'm like, what's that? She's like nothing.
every time I tell her to hang up her clothes and stuff, I have to ask immediately after, did you just throw them in the bottom of the closet?
Yeah.
Before I go look,
Yeah.
because I know that's what she'll normally do.
Yeah.
But she does really good. She does.
Do you have anything you want to say to your mommy?
You're awesome. I love you. I'm so thankful for you. And I want Starbucks. I'm just joking.
I want Starbucks. You got Baxter's or not Baxter's, but
Dunkin'.
you got Dunkin' this morning.
Yeah.
I had a little Lonnie and I just finished it.
Yeah.
And it was great.
Nevaeh come walking out. She went with my mom to Walmart today. Walked back in with a whole big can of fucking Monster.
Yeah.
I was like, Linda. She was like, it's sugar free. I was like, that doesn't take out the caffeine.
It was so
Also, I have another question.
Your mommy's going somewhere, baby. She's going.
There's a drag show. Oh, I said drag strip.
But we'll be quiet.
Hold on, we're on live. Can we have this conversation?
Yeah. Listen, that's how you
Live?
know you're like moms is whenever you forget that you're even here. Just like, alright, so.
What question got next?
We're almost done actually. So my last thing for you, has anybody asked any more questions for Destiny real quick?
Just commenting on the baby's perspective. Children are the greatest motivation, but also take time for you. You'd be perfect to work with at-risk youth.
Destiny would be great with kids. I mean, that's
Hey,
what
I could probably
she's
get
always
you
been a
a-
kid
I
person.
love kids.
Destiny,
Her
I
whole
can probably
life.
get you in the public places that I've been. They just won't let me. I've tried to go talk.
They don't get you in, they won't
they
let
tell
me
me I have
do
to
it.
wait 5 years.
This
till
is
I
the
get
first
there.
time I've ever
I could
told
probably
any
get
kind
you
of
in
story.
places to go talk to kids.
What do you mean?
Like he's like, to get in and talk to people, I've never did that. It makes
Oh,
me really,
I
I
really
Oh,
can
nervous.
get you in a
interesting.
place.
Alright, Dylan.
Do you have any last words of motivation? Anything? If anybody's watching right now and they're struggling or in the same spot you're in or like just down and out and anything, what would you?
When you're in your darkest moment and you're crying and you feel like there's no way out, just drop to your knees and pray. Like that. I mean, that's the only advice that I can give. That's the only thing that saved me. The only thing that's kept me going, and just obviously seeing the kids. Like, even if you don't have kids, like you have family out there that loves you, and just you got to do it for yourself more than you can do for any.
That's the most
Hey,
important.
why are you sniffing? Sniff more, but why are you expecting to smell good? Oh, I thought you sniffing. I was like, they smell good. Just just pray. I mean, pray about it. Give it
You're
all to
living
God.
proof it's possible.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
People can change.
It
and
is
they
possible. And I also want to say, like, besides my kids, my biggest motivation has been my uncle. If my uncle can change his life around and do the things that he does today, anybody out there can do it. Because if y'all would have known my uncle 5 years ago, 5 years ago he was in prison when you. So it's like 7 years ago. 7 years ago, you would know that he was hopeless. He was wild. He's fighting everybody he was seeing. He's robbing. He's just
You'd pull it at workplace, he'd be like, hurry, get inside
sideways
this
with
Bruce.
rocks in the middle. Like he's the man for real. He's
yeah, big props.
So if he wasn't sober today, I can honestly say that I probably would have came home and I would have already gone high. But sitting in jail for 2 years straight and seeing the growth and how much like he's accomplished while I was sitting there, I was like, all right, I got to get out and give it a try because I can do it if he can do it.
Oh, don't worry. His time's coming because I want my round with you just like she's sitting right now.
He's a lot more intelligent. His will be a lot more better. I'm over here peeling JC's nails off that we discovered today. Thank you, Aunt Destiny, for doing her nails. But like, I'm over here chewing them off.
You peel your own.
Look, they're so cute.
Hold on. While everybody's on here, I just want to, any words of motivation from you as
Y'all got this. And
as someone that's
thanks
done time
everybody.
and got it together.
Thank y'all for the support.
Anybody, this is the meanest lady that's pulled the most time in my entire life.
Let go and let God. All I have to say is Dylan's a gay snail.
Oh my God, that's
Did
what.
she say Dylan's abusive?
No, she said Dylan's a gay snail to everybody on live.
What's wrong with the gay?
Oh, whoop her ass, Vanna. I want to show you guys like the cutest little family ever. Look how precious. Look at that little face. Any words of motivation?
If you're hopeless, pray. That's the most important thing. Some people don't believe in that, but even if you don't believe in that, then just know that there's something out there greater than we are. Period. No matter if it's God or not, and just give it to whoever it is, or whoever it is, or wherever it's at. Get out of the way. Allow them to guide you through it. Let go and let God, and it'll all work out. If I tell you this, if it's handed to you, it's nothing to you. You earn it, you'll want to keep it. I promise.
Amen.
Just be better than you were yesterday. That's all I can say.
Fabulous. To you, ma'am. Any last words of motivation?
To go high with your bangers.
Say dada.
Right.
Emily Calkin said she's glad to see you happy and healthy too, Jonna.
I love you.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Let's hear it from you.
She's doing
I say you've killed it too, man.
Take the suggestions that people are giving you, truly.
She started out in the storage
The
unit.
storage unit. Dirty butt in the storage unit.
I love the hand throw.
And when you think that nobody cares, there's always somebody that cares.
Yeah.
And if you need to talk to anybody, you can talk to me. So
Love it. I want to do like a little
Yeah.
circle. I want to show
Chicken
everybody.
fingers.
Yeah.
I want to show everybody Nico's house. Everybody say hi.
Proud.
Look how
Very
cute.
proud.
Look how cute. It is adorable. I love it. That's Pizza and that's JC.
Let's go look in my room.
Okay, JC. Okay. She's going to show her room.
This is my room.
Oh my god.
This is my bed.
This is my episode of Cribs.
That's a mess. My vanity. We're not talking about the closet. You didn't check that, did you?
JC Bree, don't do that. You're all live.
That's a mess.
Your closet's far out.
So your closet don't look bad.
And look at my little boo-boos. My phone on the bed. Look at them. There's a oh, that's not the pumpkin. It's fat. Hold on. There's a pumpkin, a purple one, and a blue one, and I'm done.
Fabulous. Nico wants to show her little room.
Nothing fancy, but it's mine.
And it's beautiful. And you have a massive closet.
Yeah, of course I have to. I got a lot of clothes.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Want to see the teenage
Show her
boys
her little
room?
notes.
Oh, those are old. Oh yeah, Jesus will
Aw.
always make a way.
Yeah, look, she even makes little notes and stuff. How cute.
That was my. So that was the
My Bob.
calendar in my camper, guys. That's how little it had to be because I was in the camper, obviously. But now, hold on, I'm most excited about my calendar now because I'm really weird about stuff like that. Here's my teenage boys' room.
I'm probably gonna be like, why does Kate have a baby bed?
That's Chevelle. She has her own bed at my house.
Like,
It usually stays in the basement. But we gotta put God everywhere, guys. There's God everywhere in the house. But now I can actually have room for a big calendar. It's the best part. And I have a turkey sitting in my sink for tomorrow. And ignore that, please.
But they're plain,
But-
so what are you worried about?
Well, because they still look tacky sitting up there like that.
Look at this pantry, though.
Well, I need food stamps because, like, we don't have the most food. I need food stamps. If anybody out there's
I'll come
got
here. I'll go here and come here.
Yeah, you got more
Shopping.
guys.
I was like, I'll come here and go shop.
I'm gonna take that. Butter and jelly spread.
And there's a full basement and a garage that I'm gonna turn into a workout room for like a gym. Kaden really wants a gym with weights and stuff. And it's dark, but I look ugly right there. I see myself on your old phone. It's too dark to show you guys. Oh, sorry.
That whole step right there.
It's too dark
Oh, it is too dark.
to show you guys.
Show
the
maybe
house.
the porch. Like, can you see like around the porch? You can, like,
But
look, she's even got like a little outside decorated.
oh yeah, and then Sunday I'm having my Thanksgiving dinner tomorrow, so that means I get to put up my Christmas tree and all my Christmas decorations, and I'm super excited about that. But thank you guys for all your love and all of your support. Thank you, Lexi,
You can keep it.
Devlin. Is that Devlin? Oh my God, we love you, baby Dev. Oh my gosh, I've not seen you in forever. I love you. Pat myself on the back. Come pat my back for me, baby. Who? Okay, guys, my grandfather just had a stroke and they're flying him out, so please pray for us. We're going to get off of this live now. I love you guys. Thank you.
I just wanted, they've got a real serious stuff going on, so I'm going to wrap this up, guys. I just wanted to come on here and say, please don't forget, we're still taking up donations for the animal shelter. We are still taking up anything for that, even Dollar Tree stuff, we'll take it. Just please let me or Dylan know, we'll come pick it up. You'll get put in a prize for a $400 giveaway. So, I mean, you could buy a $1 bag of treats and win almost a $400 prize. I mean, come on now. And then also, we'll have Miss Alexis on with us here real soon. She'll be on at the end of the month with us, and we're going to be kind of doing like kind of the same thing. We're going to hear her story, hear some advice from her, hear how wonderful she is in every single way. So don't forget to keep up with Up and Smoke, guys. I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. I want to thank everybody for supporting Destiny, for supporting us, for supporting this whole thing. We want to keep growing and doing so much for our community and for other people. So thank all of you for everything. I hope you all have a great night, and thanks for tuning in.